This is not about heroes. English poetry is not yet fit to speak of them. Nor is it about deeds or lands, nor anything about glory, honor, might, majesty, dominion, or power, except war. Above all, I'm not concerned with poetry. My subject is war and the pity of war. The poetry is in the pity. Down the close, darkening lanes they sang their way to the siding shed and lined the train with faces grimly gay. Their breasts were stuck all white with wreath and spray, as men's are, dead. Dull porters watched them, and a casual tramp stood staring hard, sorry to miss them from the upland camp. Then unmoved, signals nodded, and a lamp winked to the guard. So, secretly, like wrongs hushed up, they went. They were not ours. We never heard to which front these were sent, nor there if they yet mock what women meant who gave them flowers. Shall they return to beatings of great bells in wild train loads? A few. Too few for drums and yells may creep back silent to still village wells up half-known roads.
Let the boy try along this bayonet blade how cold steel is, and keen with hunger of blood, blue with all malice like a madman's flash, and thinly drawn with famishing for flesh. Lend him to stroke these blind, blunt bullet leads which long to nuzzle in the hearts of lads, or give him cartridges of fine zinc teeth, sharp with the sharpness of grief and death. For his teeth seem for laughing round an apple. There lurk no claws behind his fingers supple, and God will grow no talons at his heels, nor antlers through the thickness of his curls.
Be slowly lifted up, thou long black arm, great gun towering towards heaven, about to curse. Sway steep against them, and for years rehearse huge imprecations like a blasting charm. Reach at that arrogance which needs thy harm, and beat it down before its sins grow worse. Spend our resentment, cannon. Yea, disperse our gold in shapes of flame, our breaths in storm. Yet for men's sakes, whom thy vast malison must wither innocent of enmity, be not withdrawn, dark arm, thy spoilier done, safe to the bosom of our prosperity. But when thy spell be cast complete and whole, my God curse thee and cut thee from our soul.
How did it happen? Where did it start? It started right here. And this was where it could have been stopped. If those people had stood together, if they had protected each other, they could have resisted the Nazi threat. Together they would have been strong. But once they allowed themselves to be split apart, they were helpless. When that first minority lost out, and Hans, who was going to rule the world, got only a little patch of Normandy that he could call his own.
It seemed that out of battle I escaped down some profound, dull tunnel, long since scooped through granites which titanic wars had groined. Yet also their encumbered sleepers groaned, too fast in thought or death to be bestirred. Then, as I probed them, one sprang up and stared with piteous recognition in fixed eyes, lifting distressful hands as if to bless. And by his smile I knew that sullen hall. By his dead smile I knew we stood in hell. With 1,000 pains that vision's face was grained, yet no blood reached there from the upper ground, and no guns thumped or down the flues made moan. Strange friend, I said, here is no cause to mourn. None, said the other, save the undone years, the hopelessness. Whatever hope is yours was my life also. I went hunting wild after the wildest beauty in the world, which lies not calm in eyes or braided hair, but mocks the steady running of the hour, and if it grieves, grieves richlier than here. For of my glee might many men have laughed, and of my weeping something had been left which must die now.